when you was passing through Bermondsey.
Oh, oh yes, the flat. Yes. What
Yeah,
happened? I thought that was resolved now.
because people are not keeping in contact with me. So that's why you would know that whatever. Because since that time I was assaulted. I have a lot of videos online.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, to prove my argument. So I was assaulted and on the 2nd of June. And then when the police came, because I have my video as recording, the police came, what they did, as they always do, is put me in the wrong. So I was taken out in handcuff.
Oh,
And the female officer was online saying that I threatened to throw acid on my neighbor. So I'm saying to her, can I please turn off my equipment? And she said no. She has to put me in the handcuff because I threatened to throw acid on my neighbor. For you to understand, I did explain the acid story to the police, and that's also on record. Because my brother died in prison age 37 plus. I never used to talk about the situation, but in order to help myself, I will have to talk about the situation. My brother was bisexual, so you know the rest of it. We are from Jamaica. We know how that
mm-hmm,
the outcome of that.
mm-hmm.
So he did go
Yeah.
away to America. Then he came back. So basically, he died of AIDS. But they never gave him a chance. That was why he left Jamaica in the first place. Then when he came back, he never got a chance. Nobody listened to him. So he did what he thought he had to do. I didn't agree with him. I still don't agree with him at this stage. But because of what I'm going through now, is now I understand. Because when he did what he did, he went and sat in the church and waited for the police. The police not doing anything to help my situation. I was at the launch of a new Met for London, where Mark Rowley signed my book. I have those all things on record. Nigel Pierce, who invited me because I met him at Elim House, he's not returning my email or anything. The same place I met Chris Eubank and he endorsed my book. So I don't know what you can do to help me with my situation. Maybe on your
So,
program on Galaxy or something, because people are not listening to me. My story is like a joke to them because I had to go the other day, and when I get out, I get out. I'm trending, and other people are using my story to help tell their story, but yet nobody is listening to me because yesterday I was my life was taken down because people are coming in my life and trolling me. Then I get blamed for reacting. So I don't know what you can do to help me get a voice. Let my voice be
okay.
heard.
So, just so I'm clear then. First of all, the situation with your flat
Hmm.
that's been resolved now. That's been resolved now. Huh?
That's not being resolved, Martin.
Okay.
I was
So what happened to it now?
evicted once I was in hospital. So you remember I came to your surgery once in Elephant and Castle. I even wrote to
Hold on.
my MP, but these
So you've been
people,
evicted.
yeah,
So where are you living now? Where are you
sorry,
living now? Where are you living now?
I'm in temporary accommodation in New Cross, and there are issues,
Oh,
and they're not helping me. I had a social worker, she left the job. The care coordinator has been off work from the time the police arranged a meeting to come to Marina House to talk to me. They're all in this thing together. So I
okay.
am doing my thingy, as you know I do my thing. But I need a bigger platform, with somebody like you to say it's not that I didn't reach out for help, because I came to your surgery once and we have been in talking and whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So hold on. So you were evicted. So you're now in temporary accommodation in New Cross. That's one. Okay. I thought that's been resolved. Okay. So the second thing is that this is assault back in June. So when you say you were assaulted, how did that you had this altercation with this person? What actually happened?
Because this is an ongoing thing. That's why I said I keep record. So she's been like she has a it's a woman's refuge. She has her partner living there. This bloke was ever so nice until 2022 when he started targeting me. Because in 2021 she actually broke the glass, so there's evidence as well that this is something coming down. But what the housing association has done, yeah, is join with her, really coerce her because they want me out. Because once she told me, because we used to have our differences, we do and we talk it over. Because she was such a nice person. Because anything, my husband was 101 when he died. She was always there, the one first there. But you know what I found out? I was told that she went to prison for drinking, drink driving. So I actually got the thing because they said it was in the paper. But somebody said she's probably on drugs or something, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't use
Okay.
these things.
So I'm not following. When you say you were assaulted, what actually happened?
She usually kicks my door every morning that I'm going out. Yeah. So this morning in particular, I challenge her. Yeah, and because she knows I have this injunction over my head and everything, that's what she used. But I have evidence that this is not that was not a one-off, because on Christmas Eve of 2022, I had to barricade myself in my house. They have throughout the month of May. There are videos there what she and her partner done to me and other people in the street. So I have the evidence. They tried for me to, get rid of it. Then when I was in the Maudsley, they actually refused me access to my phone. It's a lot going on, Michael. At this
Okay,
point in
all right, okay.
time, I can't deal with anymore.
I understand. So, if I may, so that point it stems from that was a neighbour to you, and you had an altercation with her because she kicked your door, trying to disrupt you. Okay, and therefore you challenged her,
Yes.
and that's how it happened, right? Okay, all right. Can I just check then? So you're in temporary accommodation.
Mm-hmm.
Um, what did they say? How long were you being temporary? What were they doing in terms of processing? What are they saying?
So, okay. I had a social worker. She was such a lady, a lovely lady, doing all the work. Then we both agreed that sheltered accommodation would be the best. But unfortunately, don't know why, she left the work. And I was supposed to be allocated a new social worker. It's not happening, and they're dragging their feet. But I think this is part of a way to, push me over the edge and silence me. Because they know what they've done is wrong, Martin. Because I, I was sectioned under the Mental Health Act, yeah? You know how active I've been out there in the community from the first time we meet at Pembroke House. I don't know if you remember where we first meet.
I do remember. I do remember.
And my activism has gone on, yeah? Because I was the face of Windrush 70. My photograph was splashed across the world. In 2023, I wrote a song for Windrush 75 for Border Crossing called Brixton Market because I heard the story of the Windrush generation and, Lambeth and blah, blah, blah. So I used to work with Tony Seeley. He taught me, I trained Theatre of the Oppressed. So that's when I actually came from behind the background and started advocating and doing all what I do. So you know me as an active person. So how, I don't know how in 2023, all of a sudden now they charge me with, send me possession letter and said it was because of antisocial behavior when I have my evidence that nothing of the sort could have happened. Yeah?
All right. Okay. If I may then, just try to make sure I've got the right picture.
Mm-hmm.
You were evicted. You got this of yourself. So what support through this period? What support do you have around you?
That's what I'm saying. It's none because the social worker is gone. My care coordinator has not been back to work since the 19th when I was called to Marina House, appointment made for the police. And then that's when I found out I'd arranged a meeting in 2019 to stop when my book was manuscript was stolen. Yeah, at the time it was at Owen Pyle and Tammy Tebbett and Kevin Webster. They didn't do anything. Now Kevin Webster was the one who came to interview me and remembered me, but they're not doing anything. For example, I was with Nigel Pierce at Elim House, who invited me to a new Met for London, where I met Sir Mark Rowley, who signed my book. They're not doing anything. When I send email and said they're off on annual leave, they never get back to me. So I have a number of CAD report. But my Martin, not only that, when I was in the hospital, my place was burgled, everything I had taken, and they found checkbook and made wrote out 7 checks. So all the little money I have left from being scammed or everything is gone, and now the bank is like trying to say that there was no fraud. They're not paying me back. The insurance did not pay me back for I had home contents insurance. I have nothing left.
Okay. All right. So, come back to my around you. You seem to have quite a number of issues here in which you definitely would benefit from some support. Are you in counselling at the moment? Are you in counselling with anyone?
Am I in what?
Counselling. Do you have someone you can talk to
That's the thing. Everybody, the friends I had, everybody is gone, and as I said, they are excluding me. Give you an example.
No need. No, forgive me. Don't need to do that. That's what I need to know is whether or not you had support. Would you say?
No, I don't have any support. So that's why I was going to tell you about this bit.
No, it's okay. No,
Okay, go ahead.
So my real question in that case is because these situations will only become worse in my experience. Now, you said you were sexual. So are you still under Mosley today?
Sorry?
Are you still under Mosley today? Are they supporting you? Is Mosley supporting you still?
No, they're not supporting me, and I have put in raised concerns about the way I was diagnosed as schizoaffective disorder.
Okay. All right. Now, if I may, in that case, so if they've made that diagnosis, you should have an attached nurse or social worker to you.
Can I tell you who made that diagnosis?
Okay.
So that I came out of was discharged from hospital on the 6th of October. So I had the home treatment team coming. This person who made that diagnosis, I only saw that letter on the 20th of October from a person who visited me twice. He's a member of the home treatment team, and that's when I saw the schizoaffective disorder. There was no assessment. What is the role of this person? What I am saying from my experience as a Senko and the training I went to, if they had made that diagnosis in the hospital, they would have gotten away with it because they could say the law covers them to do that. That diagnosis was done by somebody who visited me 2 times in temporary accommodation. He's a member of the treatment team. He's not a doctor.
I realize, but I don't know the state of that person. And you say that he's not a doctor, but psychiatrists are not doctors.
He doesn't have any authority, and furthermore, I was not assessed. That's what I'm saying. If the diagnosis was made by the hospital team or the team, probably they would get away with it. But the way the person who has done it, and as I said, there was no assessment that was done after I came out of the hospital. Because of my experience and my job qualifications in the past, they cannot pass that one.
Okay. Well, you know what? I'm not going to press the what I'm concerned about is support, ensuring you have support. Okay. Um, See, my role